Hey Nancy and the rest of the New York Info Track team. My name is Sean Doolan and I'm a first year Master's of Health Informatics student. I also hold appointments at the medical school, School of Public Health, and the School of Information. I believe I would be a great candidate for this New York Info Track because I've been in the startup space these last few years and I fully intend on staying within the space over these next 2 years on campus and once I do leave campus. So before we go into what I'm doing now and what I'd like to do in the future, I want to take a step back. I do have experience as an entrepreneur. A few years back, myself and a mutual friend who's now a best friend of mine, who was also an alum of the law school here in Michigan, we came together and we formed what was called the Wedding Seed. The Wedding Seed was a web and mobile-based service that provided engaged couples with both their wedding website and their cash gift registry. Emphasis on the cash gift registry. And our objective was to make the wedding experience easier for both the couples and the guests. We spent about a year plus in this, spending our own money, but all of our time and our dedication, our focus on this is an incredible experience. And though it wasn't commercially successful, I gained so much, and I could go into the thousands of lessons learned from that experience. But really, the most important lesson that I learned was how to ask the right questions and what are those questions, and really digging deep into why our users are doing what they do. So we spent a lot of time with engaged couples, understanding their struggles and their pain points throughout this wedding planning process. Though exciting, there were some, that isn't a daunting process. And that was just an incredible experience. And though not commercially successful after that year plus, it put me in the position where I'm at today, where I want to stay within the space. I know the space is for me, either in the future in a startup myself, or where I'm at now, where I'm acting as a resource to a startup. So where I'm at now is I have one of my appointments at the School of Public Health. I work in the Innovation and Social Entrepreneurship Initiative, where I focus on the student side, that being our 6-month student-led competition, Innovation and Action. We're going into year two. I've actually helped develop, I've created all of our content and our schedule for year two, leading the promotions, communications, and acting, essentially, ultimately, I will be acting as an information mentor and resource to all of our individual and team participants. And it's already been a blast, helping these early ideas that students have formed and actually helping to identify the various resources they need to evolve into actual companies. And to see that has been incredible so far, and I intend to build on that over this next year. I also have an appointment at the medical school with Joyce Lee, where we're focusing on designing and developing mobile health applications and systems for children with type 1 diabetes and also just children, overweight and obese children. How do we accomplish that? How do we build these systems and applications? Well, a lot of my time will be spent on the actual experience, the user experience. Like, who are these children? What is their day-to-day life like? How can we help in their particular in their day-to-day to help them overcome their diabetes, their obesity, their weight? What I am hoping to gain from this trip is I want to really expand my connections, my base out in New York. I have a good set of contacts and network here in Ann Arbor, but I really want to grow that elsewhere. Also, I have struggled in the past with taking my ideas and building sustainable revenue models with those. I'm hoping that with Nancy and the people we can connect with in New York, I can develop a better sense of how I could help build out sustainable revenue models that go alongside these ideas. And also, I know that Techstars is to be having a presence locally here in Detroit in the near future, so I think having that building a relationship now would be absolutely incredible, because I do intend to remain in Ann Arbor in this sort of burgeoning startup scene and being an active member, ideally a leader in this field, in this space, in our community for the foreseeable future. So please consider me for this opportunity. I'd be forever grateful for it, and I'm very excited. Thanks.